Welcome to another ride along with goggles. And I just want to show you a real cool thing before we get started on the trip. And that would be when you select the vehicle browser. I showed you a bit of this yesterday, the company browser. And actually, it's kind of neat how it works. So I left click Billings and then I right click for a destination. And so when I left click here, it tells me the companies in Billings that have a cargo for me, and BCS shows up. So that's what I want because I'm at Billings Cold Storage, which is what Recon has renamed what was going to be Lobster. So it's Billings Cold Storage BCS. So that's where we're. So if I right click Pocatello, there's a load there, and I actually loaded one up. So it's kind of far, so we got to get going. So I just thought I'd show you that so you can browse through here and you can do all kinds of things with this. So we'll explore a little more. And in the next video, we'll look at something we can learn with this. But anyway, that's kind of a neat thing that's coming. And don't want to take too much time there because we've got a long trip here for video purposes. So we're going to have to get on with it. And we got a really nice route coming here. And I got the torque thing enabled here. I'll put on the brake. You can see the cab rock up there. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. They modeled it reasonably well. You know, it's. We'll talk a little bit more about it on the way here. We'll just get out on the highway here, or maybe when we're actually accelerating and we can watch what happens. But it's pretty good. And another thing,
after 100 yards, turn right.
You notice there's no trailer cables on the chassis of the truck. We got under cables going on the K100 with the stretch chassis. So that's kind of cool. We got the under cables under there. Yeah, speaking of the K100. We're driving the K100 from Overfloater in the VIT or forward axle format. And I've got
After 100 yards, turn right.
got the extended chassis going on it from the what I call the clown car option.
Turn right.
That's that deal where you I showed in a couple videos now how to get the extended chassis on the K100. Pretty easy. Once you do it a couple times.
After 50 yards, turn right.
After you do it a couple times, you'll never forget it.
Turn right.
Looks like they're staying. Oh, he's coming. Shoot. Thought they were going to be held up at their light. Oh, that guy's going to stop there. Okay. So I haven't driven. This is the first cabo where I've driven with the torque effect.
After 50 yards, turn right.
Should be pretty interesting. The trailer is Bart's reefer, and both of these skins just went up on Steam today. So this is going to be a beautiful trip. It's just going to be awesome. So looking forward to this. We're going to go down to Pocatello, but we're going through taking that Highway 20, which is new in the game. And it's not overly long, but boy, the trip from south of Butte down there is just, well, it's a beaut. It's super nice. We're gonna go take our 10% here. Go 10% over the speed limit, which is generally sort of safe depending on the jurisdiction you're in. It's pretty safe up here in Canada. there's always somebody going, you know, like the 15 or 20% over that will draw the heat off you. My rule of thumb is generally don't be the fastest guy on the road. It's kind of obvious, but it seems to work. It's been a really, really, really long time since I've had a ticket for anything. You just got to watch where you know there's photo radar because it doesn't care. You don't lose any points, but you got to pay the ticket for whoever the plate holder is. But I mean, if you know it was you, the wife's got the photo in the mail that came in the mail of the license plate, and she can prove she wasn't in the car on that day. Well, guess who's paying the ticket? So you do have to watch your photo radar. But yeah, this under cable thing, I just found that, and what got me to look for it was I'd seen the mod when it came out on Steam, and I thought, oh, that's cool. But you know, my life's like it's just, you know, busy, got my nose to the grindstone doing skins or, you know, stuff around the house, whatever. It's I don't tend to budget a lot of time for. You know, I see something and I go, oh, that's nice, and I move on because I just, no dull moments. Anyway, long story short, when Recon and I were messing around the other day with the low boys and the big bud loads in that convoy, we got the low boy revamp pack or mod out of Steam, and we got the either that mod or there was another one that had under cables. I think it was a separate mod, and it reminded me, you know, that there was this mod out for. And I was looking for it for the W900 SCS, and so I search under cables in the Steam Workshop, and lo and behold, the K100 shows up. So I snagged that and changed the plan. I was going to haul a lowboy with the W900, but I've been itching to get this Bart's Reefer out now that the paint job's finished. We'll see if we can get a straight stretch of road and take a little look at it. Maybe a while before we get a straight bit of road. Yeah, so I think it came out pretty good. It's got 4 different reefers for the front of it. I could only get the night moves thing to go on. I got it really faint there, night moves. It would only go on 3 of the 4 reefers. One of them, I put it in a position that shows just metal doors, but no joy, didn't work. So we got it on 3 of them. And it did something different with the mud flaps on this one, because there's this heavy, like, green theme under the truck, like at the lower half of the truck, sorry, beneath the stripes, it's quite green. And so I wanted green mud flaps. So the painted mud flaps are green. It said night moves on them. I thought that'll kind of go with all the other green stuff down there. Find out if people like it or not, and you know, you can always put on the oh, there's that 18 Wheels shop there, 18 Wheels Garage. That came out in 145. But anyway, yeah, you can always put on the Great Dane mud flaps, or I think he's got Yosemite Sam with the back off thing with the 2 shooting irons. So there are options other than the green one. And of course, it's whatever green you paint your truck. Oh, we turning right up here. Yeah, it looks like it. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good looking outfit, and I really like that.
Right. After 50 yards, exit right ahead.
The under cables on this truck look great.
Exit right ahead.
So we got the DD60 in here,
100 yards, turn right.
in case you were wondering.
Turn right.
This trip is going to get really good. When we go through Butte and get out onto the highway south of Butte, it's just awesome.
Keep right.
So what I did today, I wanted to see what that torque effect thing was like, and I did something fun today. Oh yeah, oh Bozeman, that's what we go through Bozeman here. It's just, this is spectacular, this city, the way they did it up. I did something fun for myself today. I took a drive in ATS for fun, and it was great. I had my tunes blaring, listening to instrumental surf music, whiskey blues, rock and roll. It was, I had everything going. It was just awesome. Something because I do the videos. It's like I say, it's my driving, and I very seldom get to roll with tunes on. So that was really sweet. And what I did is I wanted to test this torque effect thing. We'll get a look at it here as we leave this light. But so I put a 1,000 horsepower motor in the root of Pete and put on a big load behind, and I took this route in reverse. It's a little wobbly, like, so I hammered it kind of hard there. If you let your foot off the throttle a little easy instead of just dumping the throttle to shift, and then you got to time your shift a little differently. But we'll try and be a little smoother here instead of rocketing away. And but anyway, with the Ruta truck and the big load on a double lowboy, it was that BWS lowboy. I had a Sherman tank on the back, 70,000 pounds. Like, it wasn't ridiculously heavy. But what we'll do here, I'm going to go 4th, 6th, and we'll try that, see how it goes. But I'll explain what I think is wrong with it. What it does is it rolls on the center line of the truck. And in actual fact, maybe some modder will mod this someday or get it right, but the thing is, the frames in this game, well, obviously they don't flex. And in actual real life, here we'll try 4th, 5th, 6th. So the truck is doing this on its center, and in real life, they lift up. The whole front end lifts up, but the driver's side more. And the one thing they did do is they have it working in reverse in the opposite direction, which is right. So that's kind of cool. But anyway, the whole truck kind of rears up, and they've got it rotating instead of lifting up. And the real one, the back stays pretty flat because the chassis twists. And there's no chassis twist in this, so when you see it from outside, the left fender at the back is lifting up too, which is a little weird. With any luck, it looks like we might catch another stop here.
50 yards, turn left.
So we'll hop outside and have a look.
Turn left.
Oh, we got to go to the scale. Where's the scale at? Darn, I don't see it on the, we'll have to look for the signs. Oh yeah, we want to get out and, oh yeah, here we go. See the rear fender lift up there? We'll get another look at it when we get around to the scale. Gotta find that scale. Oh, it's right here. That's convenient. Yeah, so when we pull away from the scale, just have a look. Get over here where we can see the fender. Zoom in a bit. See where that left lifts up?
After 100 yards, turn right.
You don't see that too often. Maybe on a really short wheelbase truck where there's not enough length in the chassis for it to give it a twist. It probably look pretty pretty cool from a view like this if you had really tall straight pipes on it. You'd see them waving with the rocking of the cab. But anyway, now gets a really beautiful scenic part of the trip.
Go straight.
Actually, I need to get back outside. See what we can see here, because it's a beautiful thing. We're going to go back and forth across this little creek here a few times. Excuse me. Well, I guess it's almost a river. Darn. Oh, we have to pass this guy. We'll never get there. It's a long trip. Look at these falls here on the right. That's pretty epic. We'll be able to look back here in this little stretch. Yeah, and right here, there's a beautiful view up here. I got the screenshot here coming in the other direction. It's on my wallpaper on my, is it this computer or the other one? I think it's this one. Man, there's some scenic stuff along here. And the road is 60 miles an hour. I don't see how you're going to go 60 along here. See if that's enough torque to rock the cab. Slightly. But yeah, so pivoting on the center line of the truck, like it was on a rotisserie thing, that's not quite right, but somebody may come up with the mod. You know, got these guys who can do the physics mods, maybe they can figure it out. Scenic little spot here. More waterfalls, rapids. Yeah, it's hard to call that a river, but might be. Uh-oh. Yeah, oh, we go straight. A little visit from my wife there.
Go straight.
Yeah, this is nice through here too. It's a little more open. The road opens up a little bit, and we can make a little time now. Oh, here we are at West Yellowstone.
Keep right.
So this is
After
nice too.
50 yards, turn right.
Gotta get out so you can see this. So this is all new too. If I could get a screenshot out of this.
Turn right.
Not much of a screenshot. Gotta remember to get one. Whoops. Put in gear. Maybe here up here we could just get right. That'll work. Now this is Highway 20 from West Yellowstone. Gonna go down to Idaho
Go
Falls.
straight.
And Recon was telling me about this road in real life. Apparently, it's just a bugger for snow. For some reason, apparently this little bit of road here gets more snow than the surrounding roads. It's probably just a geographical quirk with how it's situated. And uh-oh, what's going on here? It's green. Gotta love them when these are green. Notice we don't get too many of these. I usually have it just turned off because I find it annoying, but I put it just like at 5 or under 10% chance. Sure enough, we had one. So at the bottom of this road, when we get down there, should be Idaho Falls in a little while. Not just yet. And then we'll have our little run down the freeway to Pocatello. Pocatello. Man, I'm sure somebody's going to tell me. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this Bart's trailer. And the stripe thingy works on all the aero and like the those spoiler things you put on the back. And it has Bart's has these little ones that fold around against the side of the trailer. Don't quite understand what those are about. Of course, I don't know a whole lot about reefers at the best of times. But this guy's got a jet engine in that thing. No, apparently not. It was funny the other day how that AI truck took off away from us on the highway. Okay, he's pulling away now. I don't think he's losing us. But yeah, when every now and then you'll see one and he just rockets off like it's an AC Cobra. Oh, he's doing all right. Yeah, boy, this whole deal with Texas coming up, and so I was looking at skins I've done for the SCS 389 for Texas, and man, I got to go through the skins I've actually published and see what I have unfinished. Maybe I've got more I could do for it, the W900 maybe, but that SCS, like I like doing stripes, and the SCS W900 is about the worst truck in the game for doing stripes. It is ugly. Got so many brakes in the truck that are up and down. They don't match. Like you can't just draw a line across the truck and have it, you know, go from one component of the truck to another smoothly. It just doesn't, and it's super annoying. I fought through a few skins on that thing, and but that we did the 3. Okay, Stop beeping already. We did the 389 with the Montana Express skin in the last video. And man, I was talking about how that thing's going up. And it's still like 40, I'd say 40 to 50 clicks a day, people subscribing to it. It's phenomenal. But I'm kind of, like I thought way back when I was making those Texas skins, like Flatbed Brothers, Black Swan, oh, there's a few more. Made several out of them. Southwest Motor Transport. That Texas was going to come out before Montana, and then they switched it, and then I started doing a bunch of Montana skins. That worked out okay. But I'm kind of wondering if I should try and come up with a new skin for a new company in Texas. Do another custom style one. I've only got 58 miles to go.
Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right.
All right, Pocatello.
Turn right.
Pocatello, Pocatello. Why? See, the AI truck came all the way up there and did the 90-degree to the right instead of taking this ramp. It's like they have an aversion to ramps. Never understand that. That guy hammer it. Off he went. And there he was, gone. Yeah, I'm always confused why the base game trucks have a yellow that doesn't look terrible, but any yellow you try and put on a truck, that it looks all washed out in the light. I don't understand that. So I started a really cool skin for a refinery in Texas, Yellow Rose Refinery, and it was going to be really cool, and couldn't get a yellow. It just looked terrible, so I gave up on it. For now, I still have all the files, and if something ever happens to the color of, like orange and yellow, boy, they look terrible in this game. I'll figure that out. But yeah, a skin. A new skin for Texas. Sorry, I'm wandering off thinking about it. I shouldn't have said that. Now I'm all distracted. But yeah, 146. Yeah, what's not to like? I hope all the mod guys and everything else get their stuff up to speed. Performa gets the map done, and it'll be really good. This is one of those betas that you can just jump in with both feet and be done with it. Not worry about, oh, I gotta wait till the full version comes out. From what I'm seeing so far, and especially if you're a guy who doesn't use much mods, I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't go for it. Just jump in. But if there's things you're worried about breaking, check my mod tutorial, or my tutorial on
50 yards, exit right ahead.
how to clone a profile and take the cloned profile
Exit right ahead.
into the new version, so you don't lose your all your stuff. So you mean if you have a lot of mods, you can do it. Just clone the profile and then rename it as I show in the video how to do it, and then take that renamed profile into 146. See how much of your stuff works. And take the stuff out that doesn't and have fun. Because, I mean, look at that road we just went on there, and this cargo thing, this torque effect. Oh,
Keep right.
I'll
After 50 yards, exit right ahead.
I'll show you where to select that torque effect. How to enable that.
Exit right ahead.
Should have done that when we were messing around with the other end of the trip, but
After 100 yards, turn left.
we'll do it up here. We're real close.
Turn left.
Okay. Uh-oh. Gonna pulled out on this guy. Get a good look at that trailer, bud. Poor guy. Yeah, so this, that rocking motion we get in the truck, it should be, this motion instead of pivoting on the center line, but can't be too
Go
fussy.
straight. After 100 yards, turn right.
It's kind of good being in this beta because I don't have the real place names on, and I'm getting familiar with all the you always hear me. Oh, is this Union Pacific, or is it, what's the name of that? Rail Export or Newmont Energy? What's that? And I'm getting refamiliarized
Reached your destination.
with all the proper game place names, default ones. Oh, there it is right there between those two reefers. Oh, we got a truck on this side too. I think I'll go in from the other side. Stand a lot better chance. Oh, kinds of stuff on our way here. Seems to be pivoting around that forward axle. That's good. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to do a little pull up here. I saw some interesting cargoes when I was at the cargo market doing that thing I showed you at the beginning, like a load of beef jerky. That was kind of cool. There's some different kind of loads coming too. Not just the same old thing, so that's kind of neat. I'd like to, I want to go in there in my own time, and I won't bore you and take you in, but I'll look at it before the next video and see what's new for flat deck and lowboy too. That would be kind of cool. Well, there we are, another little trip in 146. Got under cables on the K100. I'll put links to all the mods we're using here down below. And these two skins, of course, are up on Steam now. And the one for the K100 here works on both the forward and setback axle cabs. And yeah, happy days. Now, Bart's trailer is more paint options than Ruta's does, like more paintable parts, and it takes a little longer to do, but I think the effort is well worth it. And the other thing you get is a much bigger selection on axles and axle location. So like Ruta's, you can have the tandem slid forward or back, that's about it. And this you can have there's a 10-foot spread, there's a 12-foot spread, There's a 12-foot spread forward or back, 10-foot forward or back, uh, 2, 3, or 4, I think, axles, at least 3. Lots of options. Oh, show you that options. Game preferences. And you go in here and you scroll down to the truck stuff. Drive shaft torque. So that's the one you're looking for, and that'll give you the torque effect. And yeah, it's kind of a neat thing. Anyway, thanks for following along, guys. Appreciate it as ever. And we've got some, oh, geez, I haven't mentioned this in a long time, but we've got quite a few new subscribers coming in all the time. And just really appreciate it. And I want to say welcome. And glad to have you aboard. I hope I can live up to your expectations. Anyway, take care, guys. And as always, we'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.